So this is my brother. We're going down to Peter. We're going down to, where are we going? The Jurassic coast of Yorkshire, which is, we're going to look at some dinosaur footprints if we can find them. So we're
going to Burniston.
Yeah, we're going to start off in Burniston, climb down the cliffs, and have a look on the beach, see if we can see some dinosaur footprints. So, talk to you back then.
You've got to warn me when you're going to do that. I can't stop myself gurning or making stupid noises.
It's alright, the other way.
Time to prepare myself.
So what kind of rock's that then?
I don't know, it's mucky. That's surely shit down there, all that grey stuff. This will be bedded sandstone, delta bedded sandstone. But
Looks like it's going to fall in at some point, doesn't it?
Well, it will do when it's undercut enough. But you'll see it a lot better in the clean cliffs down there, where it gets eroded a lot quicker.
Well, that's a good view. Is it stainless steel?
Yeah. So it'll rust.
You farted?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I realised I was going to stop.
That's why you keep moving. That's why I was going for walks.
Right, I think I did a little bit of research online. I think the best opportunities of turning left to recent cliff fall areas are more along the top of the beach. Keeping an eye on the tide.
Well, the tide's just about. Well, it's coming back. It's coming in now, yeah.
It's
But
only neat, it won't get this high anyway.
and it'll take hours.
Right, so there's all the shaly shit. That's when the transgression of the sea got deeper, so the finer sediment came further out to sea, and then the sea got shallower, so the sandstone started to be deposited, because obviously it's heavier grains, because the grains are bigger in sandstone, so they fall closer to the shore. So here's a recent fall, obviously just shaly shit. But there's a human footprint.
Oh, hello.
That's
You think that's a caveman?
That's at least a couple of days old.
It's a caveman wearing Reeboks.
We might be the first people to have seen that in history. And these are nodules of ironstone. This is the kind of stuff.
Like, you get to be red, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the kind of stuff they would have been mining in Rosedale.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
It was like I only found out a couple of years ago that limestone is actually made out of shells from plankton.
Well, not all of it is.
Yeah, but that's the main thing,
No, it's not.
isn't it?
No. Some of it's made out of the shells of plankton.
It's made from.
Phytoplankton
Yeah.
is silicate, not carboniferous. Some limestone is just precipitated out of hot tropical water, like in the Mediterranean. Here, look at this. What do you think this is?
I think that's water erosion.
Fossilised sand ripples on
Is
the
it?
bed of the sea. That's what that is. Like the ones you see on the sandy beach just around the corner.
Right.
Those are fossilised sand ripples.
So that's
that's-
sandstone then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all sandstone. Well, some of it, most of it is. I think there's a few little bands of limestone somewhere. This is limestone here.
Yeah, but like I thought limestone was calcium carbonate.
It is.
So what are you talking about? Silicates?
Yeah, you said it comes from plankton.
Yeah.
Well,
The shell-
phytoplankton, which forms most of the plankton, is here's some limestone.
That's weird looking.
That's been dissolved. Things like carboniferous limestone that forms Malham Cove and all that is actually a chemical process, not a biological one.
Yeah, but it started out as limestone, though, right?
No, it started out as calcium carbonate just precipitating out of hot tropical water. Some limestones,
No idea
like
what you're
coral
talking about.
limestones, coral skeletons are made of limestone. Now, this kind of flat surface is what you want. These flat surfaces of sandstone. That's what you're looking for. Footprints. Now, what's that there along there? Look. A long linear.
That's a penis.
Could be.
You just stroked a dinosaur penis.
Well, they didn't care anymore. That's all.
So you're not going to find footprints and stuff like this then, because this has been exposed to the water for so long.
Well, not according to, because it's too old. It's below the age of the. According to what it says online, anyway, it said most of the footprints are in that bed up there.
Where?
Well, this bed.
This stuff.
And that's why you have to find the blocks that come down. Like, well, this is a block that's come down from somewhere. Look, you can see any shapes. It's difficult to see things.
Well, there's lots of shapes, but
No, but I mean something that looks like some kind of footprint. I mean, a sauropod.
Well,
It's a big round thing like that.
that looks a bit like a penis.
Yeah. Maybe we've got it wrong there. Look, it's just a graveyard of dinosaur penises.
Or that just the dinosaurs come along and was slapping their dicks in the mud. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why they died out, because they couldn't use them properly.
Yeah, they were covered in mud. I don't think I want to be able to use this video. There's certain ethical standards you have to maintain on YouTube.
Like what?
Like not talking about penises and farting.
It's alright to show somebody being beheaded in Iraq.
I don't think that's allowed on YouTube either.
Well, it was for a long time.
Yeah, it's not anymore.
Well, there's been a recent cliff fall over there as well. We should go and look at that one sometime. Maybe on the way back.
Yeah.
This is quite interesting. So that's deep water, shallow water. Little a period of deep water, shallow water, deep water, shallow water. Long period of deep water, shallow water. Cool, isn't it? Yeah, here's some nice big rocks. Here's some kind of shape. There.
That could be a massive dinosaur footprint.
Could be a dick, dinosaur dick.
Could be 3 dicks. It was triple dipping.
I think we can make a really good documentary.
This is a recent fall over here, look.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of weird shapes on this bit.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think that's 2 different kinds of rocks. That's just...
Hello?
There are some little marks in this.
Some of them will be animal things like worms and bottom dwellers. Do you know what I mean?
It's all cocks and bottoms, isn't it?
No, but there are. It's not just dinosaurs. There's lots of other animals creeping around and fish living in the sand and stuff. But that's
Well, aren't they all dinosaurs from that area of history?
not all dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are just one group of cold-blooded reptiles, aren't they? Like,
Well, were they cold-blooded? Or were they
well,
hot-blooded?
that's what they call them. I know they weren't exactly. But it's a specific brand of lizard. Big lizard, basically.
So what do you reckon? So they didn't die out, they actually evolved.
Yeah, it's birds.
What's that?
This is a fossilised piece of
That's
wood.
full of wood, alright.
That's a piece of fossilised plant. That's cool. Because that would have been around when it's come from up there when the dinosaurs were around. And there's a long thin knob.
That's a cock.
When you have a cox, the trace of the cox fossilised more than anything else.
That is a cock though, isn't it?
Well, it is. Definitely.
No, that's a piece of metal, that, isn't it?
Small one.
That's a pipe.
Hey, look at this. Look at this. There's a triangular shape. What do you think to that one?
That could be one.
It could be, could that, couldn't it? 2. The thing is, unless you know exactly where to look, and you were an expert, Look, that's one. That must be one. What about that?
Well, it could be anything, couldn't it?
But it looks pretty three-toed to me. You're not going to get a classic perfect something like it's just being laid off Jurassic Park. I might take a picture of that myself. I think that could be. If we can
That looks like a couple of footprints on top of each other.
Could be. Because there was more than just one one-legged dinosaur hopping around. Well, with your phone, come on. There we go. Oh, I think that could be something. We should also put something to the scale, shouldn't we? So if you get your knob on there. Oh,
You won't be able to see if I put my knob on
I
there.
was going to say it's probably too small. That could be something, you know. Oh, take that with me.
Well, it is. That's quite interesting as well, this thing.
Yeah.
That's a weird shape.
It's a bloody big one. Keep an eye on the... Oh, there's somebody else down here now.
We started a bloody...
We saw this car coming down and thought they must be missing something.
That's what I like for country people.
Then they come down and then they just rape you and run off.
I'll hit them with that dinosaur cock over there.
Oh look, that's a funky piece. I'm not sure there's any footprints, but it's quite interesting.
Well, no, that could be a footprint, right? It's 3 toes.
Oh, it might. Yeah, it could be.
Could be one of those ones that's been imprinted on in a shot in an actual footprint, and this is what came out of it. Do you know what I mean?
Could be. So here's some more ripples. Fossilized ripples from the bottom of the sea.
Shit, that one looks like it's about to bloody fall. That one.
Try that then. Oh!
You've just destroyed a 75 million year old fossil.
You can still see the other side of it here. Just there. Somehow. Maybe that's a 2-toed one.
That's the cock and a scrotum. Oh, here we go. This looks promising. Jesus Christ! I think that the little Leroy microphone just flicked up there. I'm going to try and stay upwind of you. That looks like a free thing right here. No?
So you see shapes, regular spacings. That one. Would that be one? Possibly that one. I don't know.
That does actually look like it could be.
A little sauropod.
So if I put my foot there. So if I put my foot there. Maybe. Is that jet?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Let's have a look.
So I might keep that. Might worth something.
I imagine that's just ironstone because it's quite heavy.
Well, wouldn't it be
Jet
red?
isn't very heavy. Jet is.
But iron oxide's red.
Yeah, but I bet if you cut it in half, it would be red. Boss, you won't be able to scratch it on this stuff. I even know he's watching.
This is
on a Friday night in Birmingham.
trying to find trying to find out if something's valuable by breaking it. There, that was a chip came off then. No, it didn't. Why would iron oxide turn black?
It reacts with all this stuff, the seawater and the air.
But why isn't there lots of it then?
I don't know.
Well, jet is fossilised wood, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not very heavy, that's quite dense.
So it's obviously not jet then.
I don't think so.
It's a fucking waste of time. Now these rocks have been placed here.
Some that could have been dinosaur.
That's what they used to do, you know.
Well, they weren't eating all the time. And that didn't have iPads in those days.
Yeah. So what you've been doing today, Rex? Move some rocks.
Put some stones on the rock, and then I put them up again.
So this should be a prime candidate, this big one. Fucking hell. Go on, mix. I'm downwind of you now. So what's he doing? Fucking winkling or what? Fucking hell, Peter. Jesus. The stench just hit me. It just hit me.
You never learn. Right, here's some nice new rocks.
These look like regular could be footprints. See these?
There you go.
Because they're certainly regularly spaced. See, and there's another one here. Could have been one there.
That'll be a little baby one. Oh, that's really cool.
What are those white bits then?
That's shit.
No, those white thread-like pieces.
Oh, I don't know.
Looks like
Maybe salt.
there's a lot more carbon shit in here.
Oh yeah.
I got you back.
No, I've just done one as well. I must have done one at the same time.
Yeah, but I'm upwind. I've figured you out, man.
Nice.
Tactical manoeuvre.
Really old disgrace. You feel like that's just like charcoal you put in your barbecue, and it's 100 million years old.
Yeah. So why does it turn to charcoal then?
Because it doesn't rot, because it's stuck in the...
Yeah, but why does it, what is the chemical process that turns wood into charcoal?
It's called pyrolysis. So...
Because you get it by...
It doesn't rot. If it rots, then it just turns into carbon dioxide and water and disappears. But if the water, if the oxygen supply to it is cut off, it slowly degrades into this form of carbon that eventually will be coal, or in other circumstances could become oil.
So charcoal becomes coal?
Yeah, eventually.
So
Well,
No.
if there was a lot of it, if there was a whole bed of this,
so it was a
it's on
jungle.
the way to becoming coal, because that's
So-
what coal is. It's
So coal just needs more compression.
yeah, more alteration.
So it's compressed charcoal coal then?
Yeah, it's not really charcoal. Charcoal's after burnt, but it's the same process. You're slowly degrading it to a point where it can't degrade any further by the process of putting fire oxygen.
Some weird shapes on this. Look at that. Some ripply.
Well, I was looking at this one up here.
That's weird as
The
well.
spine of a dinosaur there for sure.
Is it?
No.
It might be.
No, because if it was in a... You don't get very good dinosaur fossils, large fossils, in coarse sandstone like this, because coarse sandstone is indicative of high energy water environments like beaches and estuaries.
It might be a cow.
So everything breaks up, that's the point.
Oh. Well, maybe it did break up and it got filled in by sand and this is what was left.
Yeah.
Right?
Look at this. This is cool.
Asshole.
Oh, that's really cool. Look at that.
Yeah, I'll look at it from a distance. I'll zoom in. This looks like it's got slate in it. Slate to...
This shale is mud basically, and when it's slid down and it gets compressed a little bit.
That's become
By the
slate.
underlying rock, it becomes shale, and when it gets compressed a bit more and heated up a little bit, it starts turning into slate.
Is it really? So that's where slate comes from?
Yeah. Slate is slightly metamorphosed shale. Got all this stuff up here, all this wood. That's incredible. I bet you could burn that.
I don't think you have to put. You wouldn't make much betting because it's charcoal. It's like saying.
Well, no, it's actual coal. That's low grade coal.
Well, it's going to burn then, isn't it?
Not charcoal, it's coal. I misled you by saying it was charcoal.
Well, you fooled me.
I mean, if you've got those big lumps where that black coal is in the rocks, if there was big, larger lumps of that lying around, polished up by movement of water, that would be jet.
Is it really?
That would be jet.
So jet's actually cold. It's been worn smooth.
Yeah.
Is that it?
It's a certain type of high quality rock.
So you can make it yourself.
It's a certain, well, no, it's a certain type of high quality wood from, do you know monkey puzzle trees?
Yeah, I do. It was a weird named tree, wasn't it?
Oricaria it's called. And when they fossilise, in the right conditions, it produces really dense, hard coal. But it does burn. You can burn jet.
So Queen Victoria was wearing lumps of coal around her neck then,
Basically.
when she popularised jet.
Yeah, well, diamonds are just carbon, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a. I thought I found something really interesting in a plastic bucket.
That's from the dinosaur.
Check out this one, Pete. Look at this one.
Ah,
Oh, you just farted again. Fucking hell.
better out than in.
So that looks like a proper one. That.
Could be. But have you seen this rock over here? Which is similar to that one, but fresher.
I don't think I'm going to be able to post this video. There's too much farting and swearing and talking about cocks, to be honest. That just released the floodgates. And you know, I can raise the volume of those in post production. And even if I can't hear it, I can put another one in. That's even better.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Oh. Well, that looks kind of weird.
Looks like a foot that's been pushed off as it was running.
Could be. Who knows?
Is that the kind of rock you'd find a dinosaur footprint in?
Well, it's all sandstone, isn't it?
Maybe it's just a particularly deep one. So it's a particularly old one. So I think that was two distinct possibilities.
Way up there, and now it's down at head height. So it's tilting towards Scarborough.
So if it tilts like this, it means the ground has moved because of earthquakes and shit, or what?
Well,
Because it lays flat originally,
it laid
right?
down flat,
But it's moved over the tectonic
for
plate is
example,
tilted.
with the you need to know some global geology, really, geography. But there was a huge mountain building episode in the north of England and Scotland a long time ago that created the mountains of Norway in Scotland, and then you had the Alpine that created the Alps, which is still going on, and all that stuff, even though it's hundreds of miles away, still has repercussions. Bearing in mind all this rock millions of years ago was probably hundreds of metres underground, or if not 1 or 2 kilometres underground, so it was much more it was softer and warmer, but sometimes that's why it folds. Not in this rock, but you do see folds, and that's because it's been compressed in different directions at depth. So all this has happened here. It's just been tilted by tectonic forces in the world.
Well, that's what I've
Usually
said.
caused
That was
by-
my original question.
No, but I'm telling you, there's other reasons for it as well. And
This is where you can camp. Camp on here.
yeah, if you've got a decent mattress,
I've got the best mattress you can buy.
yeah, and you can have a little fire.
4 inches thick.
You've got a little fire.
Yeah, I love seeing these things. These old pieces of wood. I found it when I was up in Whitley Bay. I found this. It was obviously the old mast from a ship, wooden mast from a ship, and at one end it had been ripped off.
What, really old?
Yeah, and at the other end it was burned.
Oh, shit.
So I thought, wonder what happened there. That must have been an interesting night.
That's a classic dinosaur cock. It's dropped
That's
off.
T-Rex cock, isn't it?
Oh, Brontosaurus cock, really. So,
I think that's about it, isn't it? Really.
I camped out on Cornelian Bay for my, I think it was my 21st birthday, in the pissing rain with all my mates, and we had to clamber down the cliff and all that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a climb, isn't it? Fucking hell, Peter. The thing is, you have to test the smell. You might think, is that the smell of the sea? Or is that Peter's
Or is it
guffed?
myself?